everyone, how are we all doing? Hope you are all keeping good. Did you enjoy the story last week? Well, I hope you did. If you did, this week I'm going to do 2 short stories. One of them about Hope the Rainbow Fairy, and the other one is trucks. So, do we all love the fairies? So this book is actually about Hope the Rainbow Fairy, and I'm going to read what the story is about. Hope is a rainbow fairy who spreads colour and happiness in fairyland. But when the fairy flu hits, everyone has to stay at home to keep safe. That's a wee bit like us at the minute, isn't it? Join Hope as she discovers the magical way to spread rainbow colours and bring fairies together, even though they're apart. And I think this should be a nice wee story, because this is what's happening to us today. So, and don't we have all lovely rainbows up on our windows that you did, and you made a beautiful job of them. So, it's one side, we see all the lovely colours of the rainbow. So this is Hope. Hope, the rainbow fairy, worked her magic day and night to spread nice rainbow colours and make fairyland look very bright. Yellow is for the sunshine, and green is for every tree, then 100 other colours that only fairy eyes can see. Look, the wee door on the fairy tree is all the rainbow colours. But then one year, a fairy flu began to slowly spread. We need to plan to beat this, all the sneezing fairies said. Achoo! Achoo! Soon enough, Hope heard the news of what they had to do. Everyone must stay at home to keep safe from this flu. And you have all been so good at this, haven't you? You haven't been to school, and you've been at home when you've been doing your work with your mummies and daddies. So every fairy, young and old, stayed tucked up in their homes. And soon the full of fairyland was quiet as a mouse. But then Hope began to worry. The fairies need cheer, and it seemed the trees and the flowers would be the colourless, the sheer. And look at her wee face. She's very sad about that, isn't she? We wouldn't like there to be no colour. She opened her computer. Here she has, look, all these different things coming up. Then she rang her friends and said, there won't be any colours if I stay at home instead. Hope's friend said, don't worry, everyone will understand. But Hope knew that she had to try and help out in fairyland. Have you any ideas what she might have done? We check it out and see what she did. So Hope began to brainstorm ways to spread joy from her home and help the magic fairies feel less alone. Because sometimes we missed our friends, didn't we? Yeah. So she wanted to fix that. She sent out rainbow ice lollies for everyone to eat. Yummy. They're yummy, lovely colours of the rainbow. But guess what? All the rainbows melted in the mail and left big puddles in the street. Oh, that didn't work out very well, did it? She set up lots of online games for everyone to play. But the Wi-Fi soon cut out and it confused Gran anyway. Finally, Hope waved her wand to wish the flu away. But she didn't have the power. It seemed the flu was here to stay. This is bad, cried Fairy Hope. I can't fix the flu. But I can't spread colour either, so what's left for me to do? Look, she's so sad about this, isn't she? Hope flew sadly to the roof. I miss my friend, she said. Then, as she gazed at Fairyland, a plan came into her head. She wished her wand above her, and as quickly as can be, a rainbow shone above her house for everyone to see. Look at that. Look at all those beautiful colours. One by one, the fairies saw the rainbow far away. The colours made them hopeful when so much felt sad and grey. So the fairies got to work and made big rainbows of their own. I made them feel better now they knew they weren't alone. Soon each house in Fairyland and many houses in Farland Way and Inchview and Ardgrange have rainbows shining bright. Each time the fairies saw them, they knew things would be all right. And Hope was thrilled that Fairyland had more colour than ever, and the fairies were connected, safe at home, but still together. Look, and they're all in their own homes, staying safe. The weeks went by in Fairyland until Hope heard one day, the fairy flu is over. You can meet again and play. Hope flew from her house and all the fairies gave a cheer. They told her they were grateful for the joy she'd brought that year. Look, they're clapping for her and everything. So even when the world seems grey, there's colour we can share with kindness and community. Hope is always there. And look, not lovely? So that's that wee book finished. So we'll read the trucks now. Trucks, look at this big book. I hope I'm able to hold this book now. Now, wait till we see. The trouble with trucks. A big truck is rumbling down the road. Oh no, we're late, says Tom, looking at his watch. Look out, Billy cries. Keep your eyes on the road. Sorry, says Tom. Let's try this narrow road. Oh no, stay on this road, says Billy. It's too late. Tom turns into a narrow road. The road is very small. The truck is very big. Here comes a car. Behind the car is a lady on a bicycle. We can't get past. Go back, shouts Tom. No, you go back, says the lady. Oh, getting cross. The truck slowly reverses. No more narrow road, says Billy. The truck stops. Tom and Billy get out. They spread a large map out on the grass. The factory is behind that hill, said Tom. No, it's behind that hill, says Billy. Look at him pointing. Two hills and they don't know which one to go. Finally, the truck arrives at the factory. "You're late," said the workman. "I have to get the foreman." "You're late," says the foreman. "I'm going to have to get the boss." The boss is eating her lunch. "You're late," says the boss. Tom and Billy begin to reverse the truck into the factory. Look. "Go back," shouts the foreman, waving his list. "Go back," shouts the workman, waving his hands. "Look out for my casserole," cries the cook, waving her hands. But the truck keeps reversing and knocks over the casserole. The casserole goes everywhere. Look at that. Spilt everywhere. Oh, I think that they would be quite cross. "Sorry," says Tom and Billy. "What about my jacket?" cried the foreman. "What about my casserole and my plates?" cries the cook. "What about our lunch?" cries everyone. Tom and Billy feel bad and take their lunch boxes and flasks out of the truck. "You can have our lunch," they said. That was very kind of them, wasn't it? That they were going to share. Tom and Billy helped to clean up the mess with a mop and a bucket. At last they set off again, but along the road, Tom takes off his cap and scratches his head. "We've made a mistake," he said. "Another one," groans Billy. "Yes, we forgot to unload the truck at the factory." "Oh no," groans the foreman. "Here comes that truck again." Thought this truck was a nuisance, didn't they? That is the end. So I hope you enjoyed them, and I'll see you next time. Bye.